welcome to day 81. All right, let's get right into it. Review of yesterday. Not super awesome. So I said yesterday that I was going to try to be better about the diet. It's been a little difficult getting back into it after getting back from Wisconsin. And yesterday was a bit better, but I'm learning something about myself during this whole thing, and I don't think it's super unique to me. I think a lot of people are like this. Specifically with something like this, if I don't have a tangible way to calculate, like if something throws off my ability to really know where I'm at, I ruin my entire day. And here's what I mean. So for lunch, I had this rice with this chicken, this stuff that my wife made. It was delicious. It was great, right? I took it for lunch and I ate it and it was amazing, but I have no real idea how many calories were in it. I don't know what the serving size on the rice was. I don't know how much was actually there as far as how much a serving size would be and how much was there. I don't know how many calories were in the chicken and whatever was on the chicken. And so, like, I ate it and I was like, this is amazing. Then I was like, I don't really know where this puts me today. So it just kind of threw off the whole day because I wasn't able to sit there and mentally calculate, okay, well then here's where I'm at. So here's what I've got left, here's what I need to do for the rest of the day. It just kind of threw me off. I didn't go out and just go like buy a pizza and chug it. I know you don't chug a pizza, don't worry. I didn't do that, but it was still just kind of threw me off, and I wasn't really focused for the rest of the day on it because I didn't really know where I was at. So I'm going to try to be better about that today and going forward, and just being smarter about if I'm eating something that I'm not really sure, like do some research, really dig in, see if you can get a really solid, educated guess on what you're looking at, because otherwise it'll throw off the whole day. It'll throw off the whole thing. So working on that. So yesterday wasn't amazing. I didn't exercise yesterday. Again, not good. So plans for today. I didn't wake up super early today. I had a rough night of sleep. It just, for whatever reason, the last this week and a half, really tough time like sleeping consistently through the night. Just hasn't been happening. Not an excuse, just is what it is. That's just why it's been hard for me to get up in the morning. So the plan, I wasn't able to work out this morning, but the plan is I'm gonna set a goal for today at work. I actually have a chin-up bar at work, which is awesome. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a goal that I want to accomplish by the end of the day. And the goal is I want to do 100 chin-ups. I want to do 200 push-ups. And I want to do 300 ab workouts, crunches, leg lifts, something like that, but 300. So 100 chin-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 ab exercises. So that is the plan for today. Now I've said it, now I've got to actually try to do it, and I think that's a good thing. That'll really kind of keep me motivated. So that's the goal for today, is to try to do that and be really a lot smarter about the food that I'm eating throughout the day, so that I don't end up just kind of throwing it away and saying I'm not really sure where I'm at, so blow the whole thing up. Which is kind of what happened yesterday. Kind of what happened yesterday. So that's where I'm at. That's the goal for today. That's the plan. I'll let you know tomorrow how it goes. And now just a thought. So along those lines, I think one of the reasons that as people we sort of stop progressing as we get older is that we stop setting these goals for ourselves. When you're growing up, when you are a teenager, when you're a kid, when you're a teenager, there's all these goals to work towards. There's all these levels, You're gonna learn how to read, and then you gotta learn how to do this, and you gotta learn how to do that, and you gotta learn how to drive, and you gotta get a job, and you gotta learn these different skills to sort of allow you to do these things. You have to learn how to interact with people, because that's life. There's these different goals and different things that you always have in front of you when you're growing up. And so you're moving towards those, you're pushing towards those subconsciously and consciously. And so you develop as a person more because there are these goals, there are these things that you're going to try to achieve. And then I think, and the age is different for everybody. Some people don't, which is awesome, which is what I want to try to be. You get to a certain age and you just go, sort of there. You know, like, I feel like I'm pretty much there. Like, I don't have these specific goals that I'm working towards anymore. I'm just working, you know. I've got a job, I'm just working, and, you know, and that's good. You know, I'm in a relationship, or I'm married, so it's like I'm not really working towards impressing someone or trying to become someone else so that I can, you know, whatever, you know, what people do in relationships. And you sort of remove these different goals, and then you get stuck in a rut, you know, and you get stuck in a rut as a person. You're not developing, you're not moving forward, you're not pushing anymore, you just sort of get complacent. And I think that's something that's not good, and something that I've identified in myself as a reason that, you know, I haven't progressed as a person the way that I want to. Like, I always want to be moving forward. And as I've explained before, that's sort of what this is. But I think that happens to pretty much everybody. And how you react when you get to that place where sort of life's built-in goals, built-in tasks aren't there, or become much fewer and farther between. I think that really determines what's gonna happen with you the rest of your life. Like, what kind of a person you're gonna be in your 50. Well, that's decided by the type of person you decide to be in your 20s, when you have to start setting those goals for yourself. You have to start challenging yourself. It has to be built. You have to create these things for yourself, because they're not going to be there as much just in general. They're not built in as much. So, just a thought, and something to to think about for myself, and hopefully for you to consider. You know, where are you at? Are you challenging yourself? Are you setting these goals? Are you making sure that there's always something that you're pushing towards? You know, there's always something that you're challenging yourself with, so that you don't become complacent as a person. You know, and just with life, so always make sure you've got those goals. You know, and be working towards them. And I think when that becomes a lifestyle, then you really can continue to progress. And I think that you'll be much happier with who you are in 10 years if that's what you start doing now. At least that's the theory. That's what I'm going to find out. That's what I'm going to be trying. And that is what I am trying. You guys are along for a ride. So, yep, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. And I will see you tomorrow. As always, if you have any thoughts, comments on any part of the video today, please leave them in a comment below. I really appreciate the comments. I really do. I read all of them. And I really do appreciate the feedback. So, thanks again for watching. You guys have an awesome rest of the day.